I'm very
Recording in progress.
My name's Garry Kousoulou. I'm very excited to present this YouTube video. It's going to also be accompanied by a blog, which is great. And the video is really for people that are employers and are thinking of employing a young person that's under 20. It shocks me this morning that I read an article by the Sunday Times. It says young people are afraid to pick up the phone. Now, my name is Garry Kousoulou. I'm quite well known for taking on work experience students. I've taken on over 1,000 work experience over the last 20 years. Interns from all over the world, apprentices, you name it. I love working with young people. And what I'm finding, there is a gap between the expectations of the employer with the expectations of the young person. So you can also watch, if you're a young person, you think, how the hell am I going to get on the ladder? How am I going to get a job? How am I going to get on the property ladder? I hear you. I hear that you're worried, but you're also super confident. So why is there a gap between this young person that really believes in themselves, great on social media, but yet not even confident enough to pick up the phone or have the confidence to go into a meeting not prepared? I don't get it. I'm seeing a lack of drive in young people, but the unusual thing is they've got a lot of drive in certain things. They really know what direction they want to go in. So how do we help them as employers? Because if we don't hire these young people and we just stick to the 30, 35-year-olds, how is the country going to develop? How are we going to grow as a nation? How are our young people going to develop? So here's a few strategies that I have. It's a Sunday morning. I'm truly inspired by that article. So let's go. So when young people, even before they start, you try and listen to them and you say, well, what are your expectations? Where do we want to go? And I just start with dress sense. I'm wearing a hoodie today because it's Sunday. But if I was going to work, I'd maybe wear a shirt, something more smart, a blazer. And you explain that to them, that there's business wear and there's the stuff you wear at home, because this is all part of preparing for work. They're working from home. Wow, I feel sorry for them, because they're not going to get all those soft skills of you answering the phone to listen to that stuff. So having a hybrid method is absolutely essential for young people. If you're going to hire a young person that's purely online, they're never going to pick up on these nuances that we need them to do. So first thing, set those expectations before they've even started. You're going to need to spend some human time with them, one-on-one. They're going to pick up nuances about the culture of your business. You cannot get that on Zoom. Believe you me, I've tried. It's really, really tough to get full productivity without friction purely on Zoom. I'm going to stick my neck out and say it. It's impossible. It's practically impossible. I'm sure there's things that are possible, but it's just not worth the effort. Hire people that you can meet once a week, engage with them, they can see what's going on, they can read all these non-verbal cues. Second thing is expectations, as we said, but expectations in work. So you pre-work, get ready for work. The way you dress, your attitude, your mindset. Now you're in work. Set expectations here, and where that is where they'll stop. So if you say, I need this done within an hour, they will try their best to do that, but if they achieve it, that's it, they ease off. Try and set the expectations up here and be difficult. And they want challenging stuff. They don't want to be bored. Who wants to be bored? At the end of the day, challenge them to challenge you. Say, look, if you don't like something, let's talk about it. Let's openly see it. So then you can understand where you're coming from by learning by discovery. So learning by discovery. And the last thing is giving feedback. So if things have gone wrong, not to your expectations or theirs, you're not going to build a relationship by holding it and feeling resentful. We all know the person that went in for work first day and they didn't come back after lunch. Like, zero resilience there. You've got to build up this resilience. I feel possibly that younger people right now haven't built up their resilience to take knockbacks, to take things going wrong. Things will go wrong. You can guarantee next week something will go wrong, and it's about us stepping up their resilience. So that's how you build resilience, is celebrating those wins. Have a small, and you just keep going. Things will go wrong. Keep communicating with your young person. I do suggest that you start the journey with volunteering. So if someone wants to work for you, and it's a big investment, and getting rid of people that are no good is really tough. So you say to your young person, I want a week of volunteering. We'll pay your traveling expenses, might even buy you lunch, but this is what I need. And you'll find that people will respond to that really well. A week of volunteering, see how you go. If you want to extend the volunteering, you can extend it, but you don't want to be taking the mickey. So you're going to say, look, I'll take you on this volunteering when you've reached this level. I want you here. I want you to know how to do this, this, and this. Without my help, you getting on. And set them homework. Say they're quite used to homework. Say, look, maybe rephrase it. I need you to do some study on your own. I want you to read this book and get back to me. And things will go really, really well. But you've got to keep up the momentum. And that young person will be so an asset to your company, not a liability. But where we were before in the past, really it was in the employers. The power is in the employer. The power is now in the employee, because we're at nearly zero unemployment, right? So if you want a job, you can get it. If you don't like the job, you're going to leave. It's got to be a 50-50 win-win situation where this person is fully on board, you're fully on board, you meet halfway. So I hope that's been helpful. Please make a comment down below. I've not really said anything controversial, but you might think, well, I absolutely disagree with that. Let me know. I want to discuss this. I'm a champion of young people. I do care about young people. I also care about business. I also care about the local economy. So we're going to see it all pretty much collapse if it keeps going in the wrong direction. And young people don't get the chance that they need, and businesses don't get the talent they need, and then we just lose everything to foreign, out of this country workers that can be done on Zoom, and it's not going to work. I care about where I live, so care about the world, but let's look after our neighborhood first. Let's look after our family. Let's look after the people that live within a certain region. Disagree? Let me know. Agree? Let me know. And I'm glad you watched to the end. Thanks. Bye.